So the first thing that you're supposed to do right here when you've been taught to find cumulative frequency is actually to find the missing numbers. There are three missing numbers here. There is this one, and this one. So I can happily tell you that the missing numbers here are 25, here it's 80 and 98. These are the missing numbers, okay? So the question that must be coming in your mind is that how did this person find these missing numbers? So for the missing numbers to be found right here, we're supposed to use the top table together with the bottom table. Remember, check the question. It has got two tables. So the bottom table has got three missing numbers. And this is where you now get the first number, which is right here. That's a 5. And then this first number, you add it with the second number. That is 5 plus 20. And it will give us a 25. And then 25 plus 55, it will give us 80. 80 plus 18, it will give us 98. 98 plus 2, it will give us a 100. So you always get this number right here, the first one, add it with the first one here. You get the second number here. This number plus this, you get this. This plus this, you get this. This plus this, you get 98 here. And lastly, the number which is right here, that is a 20. And the number which is right here, that's a 2. 2 plus 98, it will give us a 100. So this is how you get to find these missing numbers. All right, so let's go to the graph paper and see how it's supposed to be. So this is how the graph paper must be, or this is how it must be written on your graph paper. So just copy the bottom table, which is this one, and you can see it's right over here. And on the bottom table, you write those missing numbers, 25, 80, and 98. So this is how it works. So once you do that, very important, get your pencil, come right here. I hope you can see this line right here. From the bottom line, now the one that follows. That's where now you do your drawings, okay? So remember, they've given us the scale. So they've said 2 centimeters to represent 20 units. So check nicely the question. You check nicely the question. So let me share the question with you so that we can have, or you can be at the same pace. So according to the statement here, they are saying using, okay, I hope you are there, using a scale of 2 centimeters to represent 20 units on the x-axis. This is the x-axis, going like this, and going like that, it's a y-axis. For 0 is less or equal to 100. So we're just moving in tens. Now look at this. From here, you see this corner, this is where your 20, your 0 will be. So the 0 will be right over here. And on the x-axis, they've said you move in 20s. So 0, it's a 20 here. From 20, we'll go to 40, because we're moving in 20s. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Because the scale is telling us to end at 100. So using a scale of 2 centimeters, from here to here, it's 2 centimeters. Here to here, it's 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters. We must be moving in 20s. That's what they've said. So now you get your pencil as usual. This you're supposed to use a pencil. So you get your pencil and the ruler there. Do a very nice x-axis line. So this is my x-axis. I hope somebody's able to see. It must be visible enough. So that's my x-axis. So I'm supposed to indicate that this is my x-axis, just like this. You even put your x right here. Okay, so we're done with the x-axis. We go to the y-axis. For the y-axis, they are saying under vertical scale of 2 centimeters to represent 10 units on the y-axis. For 0 is less or equal to y, less or equal to 100. So here, 10 units, meaning you'll be moving in tens. So from 0, 0 is right here, you go to 10, then here, it should be 20, From 20, you go to 30, because we're moving in tens. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and or 90 and 100 right here. So that's 100, okay? So of course, as usual, you must get your pencil and then do the y-axis. So this is my y-axis right here. I hope somebody's following right out there. So make sure your y-axis is properly done without any mistake. Your graph must look good. Okay, so this is our y-axis, so we can indicate that this is our y-axis. So you can see my Cartesian plane has come out. It's like this. Now plotting the first set of coordinates, it will be 0, 0. Remember, this is a C, cumulative frequency. So the top part here is your x-axis and the bottom part is your y-axis. So the frequency is always your y-axis. And this is 0, 0. So for 0, 0, we just come right over here. So this is 0, 0. You must show the points. And then the next one, it's right here, 20, 5. So on the x-axis, it's 20, okay? This is 20, 5. It will be somewhere here. So now look at this. This is 20, and this is 10. So there are 10 lines. So meaning each line, it's 1. So from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this line is a 5. So 20, 5 will be right here. That's 20, 5. So you must be showing these points. The next one, it's 40, 25. So 40 is right here. You go up, 20 is here. So 25. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. It must be right here. Okay? So, okay, we've got 3 points right here. The next point here should be 60, 80. So 60 is right here. You go all the way. 80 is right over here. Okay? And then second from the last, it must be 80, 98. So this is 80. You go all the way 80. 90 is right here. So 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. It's right here. So your points must be visible enough. Okay? And the last one, it's 100, 100. It's right over here. So these are the points that we need to join. So let me join them. So it will be like this. I hope you're able to see, because I'm not too sure. So I'm not going to do the full graphing yet. So I'll do faint so that I get to be sure of where it's supposed to pass. So now I'm sure that this is how it will pass. So now I can follow through. So just, okay, since I know where my graph is passing, I don't want to make mistake. So I'll go like this. Remember, I first did the faint one so that I get to understand where my graph is going to pass through. Okay? So I'm just following there. Okay, so my graph has come out. This is my graph right over here. Okay, I hope you can see. So from here, we are now going to answer the last question. Since we've graphed, and the last question here, they are saying, okay, they are saying, showing your method clearly, use your graph to estimate the semi-interquartile range. Semi-interquartile range. So for you to know your semi-interquartile range, you need first to find quartile 1. So quartile 1 to be found. Quartiles means the quarters. So quartile 1, it's a first. So that is 1 over 4. And I know most people ask that where is this 1 over 4 coming from? It's coming from the word quarter. So 1 over 4, which is a quarter, times the total frequency, the total number here, the last number here, which is a 100. And this, of course, will give us a 25. So this is 25. When you say 4 into 4, it's 1. Into 50, that is a 25. Okay? So now you come to your graph. Where is 25? So this is 20. 25 is right here. Okay? So the y-axis where 25 is right over here. So now this 25, you now do this. You now do a line like this. Okay? From where 25 is up until you touch the graph. So when you touch the graph, you now go down like this. So I'm going down like that. Okay? You see? So 25, you go down. From 25, you go down. This number right here is your answer. So it's the first quartile, it's a what? It's a 40. So this is our quartile 1. It's a 40. Okay? We now find quartile 3. So quartile 3 will of course be equal to 3 quarters. So which is 3 over 4 times the total. Okay? So this is going to give us a 75. Okay? So now, 75 here, because when we say 4 into 100, it's 25. 25 times 3 here, it will give us a 75. Now we go to where 75 is. On the y-axis, this is 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75. It's right here. So now, where 75 is, you now do your line like this. Okay? So this is our line right over here. Up until you touch the graph. So when you touch the graph, here, now you draw the line downwards. Okay? From where it touched the graph. So you go like that. Okay? So up until you touch the x-axis. So this is the x-axis. And you can see right here, this is 50, let me see, because this is 40. Okay, so this is 42, 46, 48, 40, 50, 52, 50, 56, 58, 50, 56, it's here. And then, okay, let me count nicely. So in between here, it's 50, where 5 is here. So 52, 54, 56, 58. So this is 58. So we're going to say it's 58. That is 58. Okay? Now, according to the question, they said we find what? We find the semi-interquartile range. Okay? So semi-interquartile range. So we're going to say semi-interquartile range is equal to quartile 3 minus quartile 1 over a 2. That's semi. So it's supposed to be over 2. So you subtract this minus this over 2. And that will be 58 minus 40 over a 2. So 58 minus 40. What are we getting? We're getting 18 here. Divide by 2. And 18 divided by 2 is giving us what? A 9. I hope somebody is able to follow here. So when we say 58, okay, the 58 that you're able to see, 58 minus 40 is giving us 18, and that 18 divided by 2, it's a 9. So this is how you get to find this. So one quick thing, the first thing that you need to do here on the graphing is to understand what each line means here. And to understand each line, okay, to understand each line, you always get this number divided by a 10. So that will be 20 divided by 10, and this will give us a 2. Have you seen? 20 divided by the number of these small lines, which is 10, it will give us a 2. So meaning each line here, it's a 2. So 2, 8, 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 14, what is 14? 14, 16, 18, and 20 there. So you can see the way I'm counting. So each line, I know that it's a 2. And also going upwards, you can also do the same. 10 divided by 10 lines. So this 10, the number which is here, divided by 10 lines, will give us what? Will give us a 1. So meaning going upwards, each line is a 1. 1, 2, 3, just like that. So this is how you get to do cumulative frequency graphing and also finding the quartiles. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Isichamba Jacob, and bye-bye.